Okay, this is an audio test. I think the microphone's set up correctly. No, nothing. Good. Someday, this game will be done loading, and I'll check audio levels again. I was playing the stream since I put a bullet in elementary school. I'm trying out the application Audio Capture. I guess it's in beta, so no idea how well that's going to work. I'm streaming. I'm not saying things specifically for you. This game's been pretty fun so far, or rather this run has been pretty fun so far. Right now my character's been awake for like 2 full days. It's 5:50 in the morning, raining, and we're outside of a military barracks. The first floor is largely completely cleared, except for like 2 rooms, which just look nasty. And just for fun, I think I'm actually going to try to do something with them. This may result in just instantly running away. I also have the chat up, so I will see comments. Though this is largely a new setup, so we'll see how things go. So most of these They're like identical layout dormitories. And the most any of them had in them were one, because I'm on like a builder's mode, which is very light on zombies. Thing is, though, as you might notice at the front door of this one, on the other side of this building area, it does not at all mean that there's no zombies or that you don't run into hordes. They're all still here. And somewhere over here, this room is absolutely crawling. See the shadows down there? Oh, and one person in beady. Oh. This is. Things are about to get bad very quickly. I've got lag on here now too. Probably from the streaming. Yeah, this is so bad. I've got lag. Lag. So online they say this is a good place to get some nice loot. You should be able to get military gear, etc. But I'm not finding a lot of that. My character's tired and it's literally freezing out. It says it's 32.8 degrees at the moment. And the good news is I did this relatively cautiously. So outside things are all kind of taken care of. There's not a lot of risk walking around out here. Oh my gosh, how is that guy in gray keeping up with everybody else? That is crazy. Yeah, my character is also quite weakened from the lack of sleep. That will definitely make a difference here. Did we lose a bunch of them? There. Just get him in the head already. Oh, military shirt, urban camo BDUs. I mean, that is some military stuff, and there was an M16 up on like the 4th floor, but... Oh, this guy's wearing a holster, and it looks like he's got a pistol on, too. Unless that's some kind of like early 90s cell phone hip case. That's a holster. And I think that was a tool roll, which I've only seen once before. Kind of interesting. So if you see me step on these guys, the reason you do that is because stepping on them immobilizes them, so they can't get up and get you again. So this right here is like the perfect way to get them is one swat to knock them over, a second one when they're down, and you move on. But again, I've got tired and uncomfortable, and it's literally freezing, so my character's got a few penalties right now. Also, you can't tell because I put on my, my poncho? But I put on the poncho because of the mess. My character wears a very stylish all purple if possible. I've been collecting that stuff for a while. I think I'm near capacity right now for loot too. The car's loaded up with VHSs and role-playing game manuals and books, magazines. Oh, that's a purple striped polo. I don't know if I've seen... Man, this place is still just crawling too. Look at that. Emerald dangly earrings. Jewelry doesn't really have it. Oh, I got minor muscle strain. I'm going to hold off for a bit. That was interesting. Introduced in 42. It's one of the things I've been kind of playing with, is seeing how the new features work. Oh, I'm not fully loaded. I've got some room in here. Okay. I include in the purple both indigo and violet, so there are plenty of things to collect here. Bottle of pills. Gotta love a nondescript bottle of pills. Oh, that's a roll of bandages. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, that's really odd. So, I keep the health open on the side because of the new stuff like strain and the fact that you won't necessarily notice it if you're not used to playing with it. It's gone away now. You can see bandages from when I was attacked by a bull. I found what I thought was a cow in a horse trailer, and I decided to take it over to the Rosewood Elementary School because that's already got a big fenced-in grassland area. And when I let it out, it turned out it was a bull, and very unhappy. So it repeatedly attempted to gore me and run all over the place and just make a big problem of itself. It's a baseball outfit. I might pick that up. My base is in a restaurant. It's not one of your like YouTube top, 6 whatever bases kind of thing. But I like it. Photograph of a sleeping child. It also turns out, I haven't seen it before, but photos, there's a ton of them. None of them are duplicates as far as I can tell. They're all just descriptions, I think. But there's also photo albums now, and you can put photos into photo albums. So I've been picking up those whenever I can. I'm going to get some muscle strain soon. Oh, there we go. I think that has a touch of purple to it. I try to take every one of these as something serious because in this case, I think I have the infection turned off. But in the regular game, a bite is a death sentence. Your character can develop a cure, but it's not an actual cure. It just resets the clock. I check wallets, which I'm sure might seem odd, but they sometimes have photos in them. Oh my gosh, the lag. Combination of streaming and rain. Rain is a very nice thing because I've got a mod getting rid of the getting rid of blood and a whole bunch of other stuff. It just cleans up the area, gets rid of the stink. But it does take up resources when it's raining. This guy's a backpack of some kind, and I definitely want it. You can get garbage bags anywhere, and they reduce your riding helmet. That's a hydration pack, actually. Oh, wow, that's really interesting. What kind of shirt was that? Oh, I've got one of those, I think. What can I do here? Yeah. We need some of this food too. You can get garbage bags and grocery bags pretty much anywhere, and they're going to reduce your weight by 50%. Anything that's put in there, just things are less cumbersome when you can put them in a bag. But the better stuff has a 75% or more reduction, which is things like military backpacks and stuff. My military backpacks and all that are all kind of filled up at the moment. Yeah, let's eat that too. I also managed to find a like a breathing mask. Let's finish off the ham. Until my character's stuffed, I'm not going to stop eating right now. There we go. That green icon means that they're stuffed. Anything that's not in a bag is also giving me some weight issues here. I normally keep my fresh food right here because I'll see it immediately, whereas the preserved stuff can go packed away because it's not going to go bad in a day. But wait, I'm not wearing a mask now. Took it off to eat a banana and didn't put it back on. Which is weird because normally it gets put back on. Okay, I'm kind of looking at numbers here. 1998 of 20 is definitely full, and 1492 of 15 is also full, which means I've only got about a pound left. I don't think I'm likely to be putting anything back, but we'll see. So the first room was some kind of a meeting room over here. The second one was like a rec room. And when I looked, I was like, oh yeah, there's got to be like 10 in each of there. So I did not approach it from the inside. I don't know why somebody was walking around with a stake. Like they thought there were vampires out here. It's also not common to see like these big body type zombies. I've seen 2 of them, maybe 3 now. Most of them have this more generic build. Well, on the floor, nothing in it. Black and pink sneakers I am taking. So now I'm just looking for some stragglers around here. I'll take a look at the rest of the first floor, and then it's time to head back. Looks like empty shelves, but we can still go in. That room's not empty yet. Oh, where'd the dummy go? Oh, here's the dummy. If you catch them when they land like that, it's just a one-shot, which is really handy, considering how awkward it can be to finish them off otherwise. Shell's bandolier? Definitely haven't seen one of those yet. Let's wear that too. There, helps a little bit with weight. Okay, so that room just has a garbage can in it. This other one has a, this looks like a shelf in it. But you know, I can always do this on another trip. It's not an issue. Let's go do some janky driving. Some terrible driving in a very much beat up car. And thus far, I haven't really done much with firearms. They've revamped the system for 42, but I didn't use firearms much before, so I'm going to kind of learn it fresh with this version. Get in the car, we unlock and then relock all the doors. 58 degrees inside, so I am turning on the heat. I also, for the convenience of key rings, always leave the key in the ignition, because I'm not on a server with other players and zombies don't know how to drive. I still have some encumbrance here. I wish I knew what that bottle of pills was. We run across bottle of pills pretty regularly. Okay, so we're tired and we're over encumbered right now, but not over encumbered by much. Maybe some more salami. Oh, it's got almost no encumbrance, so probably not. There's an ambulance down here I kind of liked, but no key. Oh my gosh, the steering is so bad on this. The funny thing is I took a different vehicle, like an almost ideal vehicle to me, and then just managed to beat it up. So I actually abandoned it. I took a different vehicle, I think just kind of across town, and then a different vehicle again to get to here. I had parked this originally on the corner by this accident. Just barely missed a tree. You won't really be able to tell this, but all my steering is by well, maybe you can hear it. All my steering is by taps, because if I press on the button any longer than that, the steering wheel just swings crazily to one side. You're gonna get hit. That's what happens when a zombie stands in the road. There's nothing to do about it. So I'm over encumbered and tired, but I don't think there's anything really challenging on the way back here. Except, steering. That was another lucky miss. And lag. Lag is real when I get a refreshing wheel. Oh, because of rain. Okay. Yeah. I really appreciate the rain because usually the lag is very, very minor. And it cleans up a whole bunch of stuff, which not only improves the frame rate, but reduces odors. Just kind of cleans everything up. Oh no, 2 in a row here? Yeah. I ran into that little car on the way here, which is one of the reasons why my car is trashed. I think I ran into it at like 50 miles an hour. I think you can tell by the front of the car that there's a bunch of gore and beat up metal and lost paint on the front. So it's no secret. You can tell I hit something. I've also got a number of other vehicles. It's just I don't like taking the best ones out for something that's kind of exploratory like this was. I have spotted, I don't know if they're new for 42, but I think they are deer, swamp rabbits, sheep in a trailer, and a cow in a trailer. And despite the fact that like the rabbits are like a pound or something, they're like tiny, it seems like you can only pick up one corpse at a time. I don't know how to handle those corpses yet. Because I definitely made some roadkill. I mean, right now we're driving like almost 90, so definitely driving fast here. Let me take a minute to be boring and drop everything off at my headquarters, and then I think I'll walk over to the elementary school and see if I can figure out what that bull's been up to. Probably running around and breaking windows and stuff, but we'll see. I'm going to be very surprised if a bull can get out of that elementary school. I genuinely don't know if this is my turn off. I'm going to check a map really quickly. It is not. I'm looking for the second one. Okay, so it is a while yet. If you're familiar with the map, we're just going Rosewood. I'm assuming anybody who's watching me stream is not familiar. A wild flamingo has appeared. A flamingo is a Pokemon flamingo. Oh, come on, car. What are you doing? One thing I did not expect is that your car can be in like a dull green and you will have a lot of problems sometimes. I thought that if you're basically in green, it meant that there's like some wear and tear, but the car's fine. And that is definitely not the case. When I stop somewhere a bit safe, I'm going to take a look at the engine and see if there's any obvious reason for the pop. See if there's any obvious... Why are they all directly in my way? And see if there's any obvious reason for why this thing can't steer and has... seems to have some odd engine issues sometimes. Okay, so we should be coming up right here. Right, yeah. And it is rare to spot wildlife too. I promise they exist, but I have not seen much of it. Come on. You can stay on the road. There's 2 lanes worth of space here. I'm just barely missing these trees too. Oh, that's animals. Those are rabbits. Or I think they're rabbits. They're like black and white, kind of patchy looking. I definitely haven't done anything with the trapping system or there's I think tracking skill as well. I haven't done either of those yet. Because I wanted this to be kind of like a comfy run and see what kinds of stuff was introduced with a couple of mods that I like and see how build 42 is doing. Nope. You hit the same car again. Work wheels. Okay. I don't know if this is... Yeah, let's get out and check this. One of the weirder things about this game is that there's multiple ways to do a lot of things, and some of them clearly work better than others. Check animals in trailers. Trunk doors closed? I don't know what that means. Let's see if I can do this or not. I'm about to Austin Powers this. Back and forth between a trailer and a tree. Apparently not engaging with this correctly. I just walked through the trailer. I do not want to attach to the wreck. I do have access to that. Okay. So this is something that does not necessarily come up much, where you genuinely have some kind of a need to move vehicles. I think this was also implemented in 42. because I do not remember this existing before. But you can now drag vehicles. Oh, T-Mac. Look at that. How you doing, T-Mac? Yeah, so I can now attach this wreck to my functional vehicle. Though I guess it's only from one side, not from both. And this allows you to clear wrecks from the room or the road, especially if you're having problems with a regular route. And there is some physics in here as well, like so you can use momentum to drag a bit more. And since I'm already in a kind of a wreck, I mean, my car doesn't look much different than this other one. Let's do that. Stop crouching. I don't ever use crouch. I'm not good enough to use run. Okay, so everything's orange on here with a flashing red engine. I just assume that's a complete non-functional wreck. When I look at my POS, the engine is orange. It's the hood that's red and flashing, which we don't actually need, but the engine is orange. Whole bunch of stuff down here in orange and red, I guess means it's non-functional. And T-Mac, you're joking, but you actually can. Actually, can I get in the drivers? No, it's not even there. You actually can eat a zombie if you have the cannibal trait, which is available, I believe, from a mod. I installed it. I think I even took it, but it's not functional, or I haven't done it correctly. Too far. And doing this in the rain must suck. So this, by the way, is what most of this game is to me. Like, you get moments of excitement with a lot of zombies, or you're doing a challenge of some kind. But most of the game is actually tedium if you're playing it safely. I'm trying to actually get these out of the road. So this is relatively near where I do stuff. And that fence over there, it looks like it's a bit of a farmhouse type situation. Did I look at the back of this? This is my memory of play. This is the full ADHD experience. Do they both have duct tape, or did I only check one of them? I only checked one of them. Nothing. You can get other people to help you if you mean characters. There's mods that'll include survivors, and there's a whole bunch of mechanics around those, which are really great. You can actually have like a little virtual community and everything. There is also multiplayer for this, and multiplayer mods, or sorry, multiplayer servers, and I have played on those as well. It's just, you have to get everybody together. You have to have the... Too far, too fast. You have to have the server set up, and that is a very different it's a very different experience to this one. So difficult to get this car to move. Oh. There we go. 20 minutes? Okay, you have definitely not tapped the entirety of Project Zomboid. Okay, I can't do that's Wrong place. Try that. No. No. Believe it or not, hitting V like I'm doing right now is the best way to engage with this. Same thing for filling gas. Filling up your tank at a gas station. Dang it. And I genuinely don't know if I can get this trailer now that it's on its side. Since I don't think you saw... if you put on like Apocalypse, yeah, but this game goes into so much detail. Especially with mods to customize things and the sandbox adjustments for things. That right there is the perfect 1-2, not that I did it perfectly, which is knock them down, stand on the body, hit them in the head. Let's see if we can get this trailer to go up right now. Because it offered to let me connect it up to the wrecked vehicle. I don't know why it won't let me do it now. How much distance is there? Still probably too much. This like ISO view is also not the best for being able to see distances. Dang it. It's going to tell me how this trailer's doing. Oh, it is also saying it's basically wrecked. Well, I've got a much better trailer over by the school anyway. So it looks like everything was for naught. Which is also one of the stories of Project Zomboid. There is no cure. The game starts with a caption basically saying, this is how you died, and that's kind of how it is. What's up?
Would you like one? I got a couple of pieces of the cheese because I was interested.
No, thank you.
Okay. You want to have one?
I'm trying to not run over any mailboxes, but it's likely to happen anyway. I'm probably switching to a new vehicle in a minute. This thing's got good acceleration, but I cannot steer it at all. Nightbot does talk too much. That's true. I hope it's not bother. Oh no, that's Moobot. That's Moobot complaining about Nightbot. Nice. So here's the school, and if this bull is outside, I'm going to run it over. Because that thing tried to kill me. That is a much more pristine... Oh, look at that. It's in a classroom. Is the door closed also? Oh, no. No, door's open. Is it still angry? I'm still bandaged from the last time this thing attacked me. Oh. Oh. Get out, you stupid cow.
Stupid cow?
Yes, that bull just charged me again. I was prepared for this. I admit it. I don't think I actually looked at the second floor of this place. Oh, no, I did. It's just the roof. Moo. Hey, cow.
He's not talking to me.
Hey, cow. It's about to hit me in the face, isn't it? I'm going to give it a banana, and it's going to hit me in the face. Maybe it just says hello by running into people. Oh, yeah, don't stand in front of it because that's where it hits you in the face. Its attitude is stressed, and it has no assigned zone. So I guess that means I need to assign it a zone and see if it'll go there on its own. Gum, comic book, handheld game. It's almost like I haven't been out here at all looking for things. Okay, so let's look at this. This is all the stuff that's kind of new to me. Create a livestock zone. Okay. So there is a zone now for them. I'm going to guess I'm also not carrying a rope, so I can't guide it back to that. Still over here. Is it going to try to beat me up again? Let's see. Just keep moving. Yep, dumb cows cannot use doors. See if there's a rope. I think I've got a rope in here somewhere.
Thinking chair. Yes, I know. I'm happy that
Annie, can you please calm down?
Excuse me, Daddy.
What?
Can I please read on my tablets, Daddy?
Yes.
Thank you, Dad.
I wasn't sure if the cow was going to try to run out the front or something just now. Attached to rope. Can I please just lead you outside? Come on. I know you're going to attack me, but I gave you a banana. Come on, cow.
Why would you feed a cow a banana?
Come on, cow. It looks like I haven't actually... Oh, get over here, cow. What are you doing? You're trying to break down a door? Why? Okay, apparently this cow hates a closed door.
Well, there's 47 episodes of this where there were reasons. It shows multiple of these.
Now, whatever else is going on with the AI, it's got to know it's in its zone and that there's food here. And I still have a shin and a forearm bandage from that thing mauling me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back here again. I thought I got all the lockers, but I'm seeing like even a book bag was still in there. Now it's time to get back to our base, knowing that the cow isn't stuck inside for all of eternity. Oh, come on, steer, car. No car, bad car. Steer. I want to go to another interesting location, but I think that means going right back to the military base I was at. Okay, we do not want to go 60 through downtown, especially with the turn coming up. That car over there looks like it's in good condition. I think I'm going to walk and find a new car. I also haven't properly cleared out the coffee shop here. So I think I'll go to the coffee shop and then look for a new car. Okay, so here's where I get to start showing off a little bit. Not all of these are my cars, and one of them is non-functional, and somebody crashed into the front of the restaurant. I don't know who, but somebody did. I mean, it's a single-player game, but, you know, somebody did it. Yeah, I'm going to start dropping stuff off here. So this is my little base, complete with gas cans and everything. My personal library, etc. What else am I wearing? Oh, my nightstick's almost finished. I have to swap that out for something else. This is again that tedium of I came back. I don't have like a base menu. Like a lot of games wouldn't have a base in this detail. So I wouldn't have any of this kind of stuff. I'm doing place item just because it's got a very random dropping pattern if you just drop things. When I get a sledgehammer, that wall is gone. And there's the trunk done. I probably have like 2 more trips like this too. I did bring back quite a bit. I also have to empty these bags before I can take them out again. Can you stop that? Do you even know you're doing it? You don't, do you? I'm able to put stuff in this backpack because the seats only allow a certain amount of weight. Like right here, front right seat says 0 of 20. And while you can push that, when you put a single item down that weighs more than that, you can only push it so far. So sometimes you can actually hold a lot more in a particular container than you can actually put into a seat. I now have 3 of those bags. So this is my base. It was once just a restaurant. I've since moved in the cold storage, the video game, which I don't believe you can play, but you do hear it making noise and stuff. I'm gonna dress up one of these mannequins as a mascot. What do I have in here? Oh, it's still fresh. Definitely need to eat something before sleeping for like 14 hours. much stuff to deal with. I think I'm only going to deal with the food, though. So this is my, my main backpack. It's got a good look to it, and it's hard to sort of misplace it when it looks as specifically like it does. That's my first proper rifle. I think I have a few shotguns also, but it's nothing really to brag about. Let's equip this again. I'm not sure if the musical instruments are coming from mod or from the base game. I don't think I really noticed them before. But I do have a banjo upstairs, and I've got flutes and saxophones from that military place. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I was looking for perishable food. Pretzel. Pretzels aren't really all that perishable, but I think in the game they may be. And I have cereal and milk now. Pretty sure I got some ground beef too, so I'll probably be able to make some hamburgers. I noticed there's two different kinds of cases. Some of them are just black, and some of them have this very colored, like, sticker pattern. Yeah, a lot of these candies really shouldn't be in here. It's very perishable, but I think they may be. Here's my RPG manuals. And more game stuff. And cereal. I'll see what's up with this hydration pack too. I think that's like a Camelback, but I don't know what its capacity and everything are. I want to see what all that does. Freeze that cereal. I'm planning on doing some growing with these seeds. I think I've got quite a few of them now. Oh, hey, Tater Chimp. I didn't even see you there. Sorry, I was so wrapped up in moving stupid garbage from one place to another, I didn't look up. Where's my bags? Oh, come on, garbage bags. Where are you? Oh, defending Super Earth. Is that going to be Helldivers then? I bet that's Helldivers. So this kitchen's been almost thoroughly remodeled by me. The only problem is the center thing can't be moved. Just, it can't. And I don't have the skill to move these, which are apparently industrial ovens, despite doing the exact same job regular ovens do. I don't have the electrical or whatever for that. Oh, come on, I got a box of garbage bags here. Okay. I'll just take garbage bags out of the box until it's empty, I guess. Oh, here's one thing I can do, I guess. We're going to take off my bloody slicker. And my respirator. There we go. We no longer look like a homicidal maniac. Let's look at this. Roadside duffel only has a 50 reduction. And the trauma bag is a 65 reduction. Okay, so that's worth dealing with. Hydration pack has an 85% reduction and carries water. And it only carries 12, but yeah, a small backpack's only 15. Let's see this. Small backpack has a 70 reduction. Hydration pack is 85. Why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food, of out hot eat the food? I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, Tater. I admit I'm having trouble recognizing what it is. The simpler way might be, why do they call it oven when you take the food out when it's ready? I think that's what the joke's supposed to be. But I freely admit I might not be understanding it. Okay, so I don't have to do anything with this. This is my main way of carrying things around. take the painkillers. I've been using those. Yeah, I don't think I need any of the rest of this. So here's one of those Project Zomboid things to pay attention to as a new player. The garbage bag, it'll hold 20. The military bag holds 28, which might mean that the military bag seems better that way. But the main difference between the two, so when you look at the actual item, you can see that its encumbrance reduction is 50. That's 50% weight. Whereas the military bags is 85. So you're going to be carrying around 85% of 28 instead of 50% of 20. So they're actually quite different. That is looking full. Come on. Okay, then let's place it. I think just for style, I'm going to do this hydration pack. Oh, hi first time chatbot. I guess I have to go to mod view. Tater, if you want mod privileges and don't have them, I'll just give them to you. I'm not really, I don't think I'm on the right screen for that right now, but I have no problem doing that. There we go. Bring up Tater. I need to ban Tater. Oh, why is there no quick button for that? How annoying. Okay, so I think it is just this. There we go. And there you go. This game is not cozy, Moobot. You are an idiot. Dang it, mod view is not set up for chat. I've got so much lag on this right now. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go back to regular view. Just reload that regular page instead. Dang it, I'm losing the day because I didn't pause the game. There we go. And yes, Tater, you are special, and T-Mac, you as well. That's why I just added you both as mods. Because I don't expect you're going to get up to much shenanigans, and I know Tater runs his own stuff, so anything Tater thinks needs to be done as a mod, I don't have any objections to. Okay, so back to more moving stuff simulator. One kind of odd thing this game does is if you look at the description of the item here, underneath encumbrance it says remaining and it has like a health bar. That's because this is like a multi-use item. It doesn't mean it's been damaged, it means that it's been depleted, which makes it even more unusual to see something like that on like this painkillers. What that means is that it's almost empty, but they don't really kind of count the individual painkillers, and I don't know if it's possible to combine them. You just get like wear and tear on them, I guess. Which isn't the way that I would do it, because you have genuine wear and tear on something like this, where this orange poncho, whereas it has bloody and dirty, both have some amount on it. Holes, there's one hole, and its condition is mostly green despite having one hole. So I guess that means it's easily patched and it'll be in good condition. I'm not absolutely positive about that though. Oh, and then there's also objects. When I first started playing the game, I didn't know. Objects like this sewing kit isn't an actual sewing kit. It's a bag labeled sewing kit, which has its own encumbrance reduction, but it's also considered small enough to go inside of another bag. So this thing gives you a 50% reduction in whatever's in the bag, and then you can put that bag inside of another bag, and sometimes it makes sense to carry stuff like that. There's also first aid kits. I think fanny packs can all be thrown into other bags as well. Notice I have dice. Die 20, I have 2 die 20s and a die 4 now. My character's so cool. And I have a horse riding helmet. I should put that on next time I go over to the bull and it tries to gore me. That jerk. Let's see what else I can fit in here. And yeah, Tater, what I was referring to as mod type things is things like macros and other stuff that you know are fun. Feel free. I have no issues whatsoever. I know that it can be abused. I don't expect that's going to happen with you. Same thing, T-Mac. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking care of my character's needs while prepping for a trip. Ridiculously tired means she's going to sleep for a long time, and I'm trying to line it up so that my expectation of sleep is going to coincide with daylight. What's this at now? 16? Yeah, good enough. I'm not working on a lot of inventory management right now. This checkerboard pattern is the floor. So anything on the floor will appear, even loose items, which you wouldn't necessarily see otherwise. You also can't drag things unless you're at their like base level. So something in a bag you would get from over here, but the bags themselves you have to click on the floor to be able to access. Let's see. Okay, looks fine. This laundry bag is a 50%. This is a 70%. I think I'm going to try to leave myself some space, though, for bringing back more bags. Up here, it's not really obvious, but the bar has been depleted on that remaining. It's down to like 75, 80% on that box of garbage bags. Oh, and if it wasn't clear, I do a kind of laid back, cozy streaming. I know I haven't done it for a year, but I'm not trying to do ASMR. I'm not trying to bore people. But the way that I play, the stuff that I play, tends to be very cozy. As much as possible, I also make it child friendly. So I don't use a bunch of language. My behavior on other people's streams will not be the same as when I am streaming. Oh, no more room in this one. Why is that? I thought its capacity was higher than this. Yeah, these are only two. This is a 4 of 12. Oh, this thing's still full. Duh. Oh, another diary. I found Craw Bateman's diary. And handheld game console. I love handheld game consoles. All you need is a battery, and you can distract and entertain your character, get rid of boredom. Thank you, D-Mac. That'd be even funnier if you were more specific, though. Like your favorite NSFW ASMR Project Zomboid streamer who's online right now. Oh, come on, place. Place item. These were tiny little lags of, like little spikes of lag cause problems as you don't get a key press that you're supposed to get. And this, I think it was you, T-Mac, who said you had the game but hadn't really played it. This Mason's trowel is not the same as another kind of a trowel. The color of the pen doesn't typically matter, but you can mark down on maps. So you can technically circle things with different colored pens in this game in order to get a map that has different marks according to how you wanted to lay things out on your map, if you so desired. And I haven't shown you the final brag that I have, which is I installed a mod which is really nice that just takes this to a ridiculous extreme. See, I mean, the base game already puts photos that you find into a photo book, making those valuable. I don't know if the saxophone case comes from a mod or the base game, but most of these VHSs are in the game, and they have little bits of text that pop up while they're playing. Is that full already? No. Get in there. Dang it. See, I do this all the time, even after mentioning it directly to chat. You have to be on the base level where the actual item would be. Okay. I'm not really looting anymore either, so let's get rid of that. I have to check my tools. I don't need the water anymore. Because I'm now wearing a backpack that holds water. Screwdriver. More useful than you would expect for no particular reason. And I want a useful but also backup weapon. This is really just randomly looking at bags, hoping I find what I'm looking for. I'm just being stubborn because I actually do have a whole capacity. Okay, let's drop this. Okay, so it is a storage device. Interesting. It holds 4 and it cuts the weight in half. Kind of like a pencil case, maybe. Pencil cases are also in this game and do that same thing. So we got very, very detail oriented. Okay, so that one's ready to break. This one is not. And it's now specifically saying handle condition. So I guess you can replace handles. Steel bar, though. But a steel bar is not going to do what a hammer can do, though. Tire iron is a nice backup, but these are all your short weapons, basically. What's going on here? Disable auto drink? No, I just wanted to drink. Okay, weird. I don't know what that's doing. I mean, choco cakes don't belong in there. Steak knife. Steak knife I used to get seeds. Sorry, this is a little deviation for me. This is like a critical piece of equipment, sadly. Because I want to do farming, I want to get seeds. And if I can't get seeds, because I don't have the right gear for it, I'm going to be very annoyed with myself. We'll do that too, because that's fun. Steak knife. Should work. Claw hammer. Get rid of the t-shirt and the box of garbage bat. Okay. So over here I have a, what is this? Jacques the Beaver. I'm going to add Boris the Badger to it now. I think this is with number 40, version 4.42, version 42. I think is when they added this. There's like, I guess it's like a gnome shop that's advertised in being one of the towns here. And I think they added like a whole bunch of different like yard figurines and stuff and gave them names. Okay, so normally an empty plastic bottle, you can fill it a sink or any other like water source. But there's a mod called like working appliances, I think. And when you get the CO2 bottle and the soda syrup for it, you can come over here and dispense from. It looks like it's going to have different ones when I have different ones here, but I only have root beer so far. So I'm going to dispense to an empty water bottle. Now I have root beer in a plastic bottle. And it does not chill it. There's no note for things being chilled, but I can drop that in there now. Meanwhile, Chrome Sink, fill the hydration pack. I'm going to check the hydration pack and see how much water it's got. So it's got 1 liter. Okay, so it's the same as a water bottle, but it offsets some of the other stuff, which is nice. This is my library. I'm probably going to make it twice as big at some point. You can't tell, but it's a lot. Which means my character should not be getting bored anytime soon. Because I go out of my way to get VHSs, CDs, books, magazines. I pick up all that stuff. Quick double check here. Sorry, just looking through this stuff takes a little bit of brain power as well. I'm primarily looking for perishables, because this is where I put things that are going upstairs. There shouldn't be any perishables in it, but I'm looking anyway. Cheap sunglasses. Yeah, I don't have enough bandages. Die 20 dice. Look at that. And cowboy hat, but it's not purple, so I can't wear it. I can pick it up because it's cool, though. So the restaurant originally had up here like a break room and an office, and then this back here, which I've been slowly customizing as, I don't even know her name, as my character's house. Call it that, my character. We're gonna wash. And then just because I'm being weird about it, we're gonna wash our stuff in the sink. It's a great time to speed up when you know you got a lot of small tasks to do. So it's about 4 o'clock. Oh, I know. Probably don't need a sleeping pill though. Yeah, let's get a little food. I think you can see the ADHD is strong here too, with me wandering around and not remembering what I'm doing. Got plenty of water. I don't have a lot of good food there. Fresh, cooked, frozen. And an ice cream sandwich. A melted ice cream sandwich. I'm so kind to my character. She goes, "Oh, can I really? I can eat frozen fish fingers that have been warmed in the microwave? Thank you so much." Come on, I dropped you in there. Do it. So this is something people complain about, is cooking. Because they don't like to stand and wait, essentially. But you can always do this. And we're going to watch it go from frozen to cooking. But since it's already cooked, it doesn't need more cooking. And the microwave turns off automatically most of the time, I think. So it's handy. We are still not stuffed for a very long hibernation after being awake for like 2.5 days. Now we are. We get that. They call these moodles, I think, because they show your character's mood. They're not super accurate because something like a minor bit of pain shows up as somebody grimacing really hard, and I don't think that's how it should be. Unless you set an alarm, you also don't control how long your character sleeps for. If you don't mind, anybody who has got an eye on the stream, if you could take a look at the sound alerts and trigger a few and see if they're working, just to let me know if they still are, in fact, working. There's an alarm going off here. Which one is it? Is it that one? This is another thing that will 100% get you killed in this game. If you pick up a watch or an alarm clock, and you are unaware that it has an alarm going off, and you're near some zombies, that is absolutely going to get you killed. Sound alerts should just be like scroll down to buttons underneath. I don't think I have any point redeem sound alerts. So scroll down and there should be a panel of sound alerts, or there should be like a little button on the screen for sound alerts. And thank you for looking, T-Mac. So set alarm. No. Is it this one? There it is. So this right here is the thing that will 100% get you killed, which is you're carrying a watch, you didn't check to see if it has an alarm on it. The alarm is checked, and it's going to draw everybody for a block. Yay! Thank you. And I actually do need that reminder. It's been an hour and a half and I don't have a drink. That is up to you, giving some thought. I think from my point of view, she's doing better, but you've been interacting with her a little bit more.
Yes, and reasoning she didn't do.
The very fact that she's sitting and reading well suggests that she's doing better this one.
Less argumentative than the last couple of days. A lot of little things that shows me she got more sleep. Not necessarily not that she's needing, but more that she's been getting.
And I don't mind a trip to a store. But it's only 10, so there's no
There's no rush. For lunch, I was thinking something like chicken bacon ranch.
If we are going somewhere, you can choose there, yes.
Yeah, I was thinking groceries and pick up something that sounds yummy for lunch.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, you are supposed to hear it. I heard them. Did you not hear the sound alerts? Let's see if I spot something wrong in here. Here, sound alerts. They're supposed to be available. The fire hose was pretty obvious if you heard it. Let me do this and see if that makes a little difference too. I'm just waiting to see if I see something activated here. Because I can watch the audio levels, and if I need another... Could you play the fire hose again? Because it's a little bit longer. I might spot it that way. I'm looking at the actual like audio levels, and I'm hoping to see it on there. And I did not just now. And thank you for helping me test. Okay, I saw that show up on one of these, so I think it was something you heard that time. Is that correct? I'm even going to rename this. That is so weird. Ah, okay, I see what it is. This should be monitor and output, so I'll actually hear it myself. Okay, I am like 95% sure this should work this time. So if you want to try one more time, if it doesn't work, it's something more complicated than I'm likely to figure out on the fly. But you should hear all the sound alerts now. It was basically configured to let me hear them, but not pass them on to the audience.
You get to drink from the fire hose!
That time I hope it worked. Yeah, great. I'm glad that was fixed, because that means it's never been set up correctly, not even a year ago. I have a little bit of time. This is PM, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can put this down. Look at my amazing shag carpeting. Let's just grab this. When I say there's a lot you can do in this game, this is the kind of stuff that I have fun with, even though there's other stuff. Oh, come on. How dumb. It's kind of weird, but you basically disassemble a carpet or a rug in order to take it away, even if it would be in a single piece. Look at this living room. Look at this. Actually, I don't want one there. Not yet. Okay, so was that 2, 4, 7, 8, 9? No, let's do it here. tell me this is not a comfy looking rug. Look at that. It's so plush, it goes up past her ankles. Look at how plush that rug is. I got it from an elementary school. Oh, I have to pick this up with this furniture, I bet. There. Done. See, it's 8 p.m. It should be time to go to bed again. Yeah, I think it's a nice improvement there. So we washed everything. That's clean. Oh, thank you very much, T-Mac. Yeah, I don't mind at all people coming in or leaving. You have a good day if I don't see you. Oh, that's that weird remote oven switch thing. Whatever that's for. I know we can try. Since I just want to wear my character out a little bit. That's not how you hold a banjo. If my character can't practice, how is she ever going to get better? Her banjo playing is not strong. So we got rid of the worst of the fatigue, I guess, with a nap. And this might be more of a regular night's sleep. Midnight's a little weird to get up, but okay. Yeah. What do we have over here? Pistol, rifle, sawed-off shotgun, rifle. Okay. If I'm gonna go get a vehicle, I should have an empty gas can with me. We could do some eating. Possibly get like a jacket if I can find a decent jacket, and then head out. She's bored of those old fries. Well, luckily, I have some chocolate for dessert. And some more of your own homemade stew. This cooking system really encourages, I think, getting a bunch of pots so that you can make up stews. I think you can distribute them to bowls, but I haven't seen that yet. I haven't figured that out. So right now I just need to collect pots. We'll take an extra bar with us too. Oh, there's a jacket with good insulation. And we didn't take anything else off, so that's in place of the poncho, which is important because it's only like 44 degrees out. Most of this place has been cleaned out, so it's unlikely there's going to be any issues. At least until we're down by like the courthouse and coffee house area. Way too much zoom. So Marple and Christie Legal Services, kind of cute. Hair salon upstairs is apartments. Those are very much worth looting. There's a pinball machine in there, but that's where I got my arcade game from. I think I've got about 20 or 30 minutes, probably like 30 minutes, and I'll call the stream there. I haven't been into the bank yet, so there could still be something in the bank. I haven't really been through these buildings too much because there's not really a lot going on in there. But the last one of these is a coffee shop, and this place had at least like 3 or 4 when I came by it. Apparently there's not much left of these guys after a couple of rains. Yeah, they're just skeletons. So over here, I think the door was locked. Yeah, I just walked away because the door was locked. Always want to take time to get rid of the broken glass. Because otherwise you're going to cut yourself hopping through a window. What just happened? Power's still on, so I'm going to get that going too. And there's at least one patron remaining, just patiently in line for the toilet. Oh, hello, sir. I would like some assistance. I assume all of your goods are freshly baked today? Personal space. Oh, there's more. One of them pushing the other one. Oh, yeah. 3 more still. Yeah, for Roseville, this is a very, very full place. I don't usually get this many. I was about to say, I seem to get both of them at the same time. Come on, you. There's still 2 of them back. Oh, there's still 5 of them back there. What is going on with this place? This is how things turn very bad very quickly. Rotten jelly donut, rotten donut. Cinnamon roll and gingerbread man are not rotten. Taking those. Shortbread cookie. Got some cookies. Mugs are handy for any number of beverages, which are better than just drinking water and then eating dirt. But if you put the dirt in water, it becomes yummy somehow. I don't know. I like chamomile and a few things like that, but keychains are interesting for organizing also. There's a lot of variety to these. I've got 3 right there, but I've got 2 more. Interesting designs as well. All of them turned around. And they've got the coffee shop's official apron. I don't want you biting me. Go off. A seahorse coffee. That's what happens when I've got lag and getting interrupted. Luckily, that was only a torn garment rather than actual bite. I'm trying to stand on these zombies to keep them immobile. At least right now, since I've got a menu in my way. Stop and listen. Somebody's banging on something. I didn't actually count these guys. With the way vision works in this, I wouldn't have trusted my vision anyway. Oh, okay. On the other side of this door. So again, if you're new, just watch that door shake. That was a funny little disappearing trick. Rushed out of the door so quickly, they ran right past me. That is not normally the way to deal with that. It's normally a very bad way to deal with that. Because it's far too easy to end up rushing into a room that's got like 16 people in it. Okay, so it's a generic key ring. I expect to only see a couple of rings on it. Yeah. And then get rid of the generic. I'd really love to have inventory sorted a little differently than this, but that's how it is. I find earbuds irresistible. I just always pick them up. Now this coffee cup, I think that's like a reusable coffee cup rather than a disposable one. That's what I wasn't sure about previously. Sneakers. Can't resist another set of purple sneakers. Digital watches can be disassembled. Well, here. Check for an alarm. Okay. Digital watches can be disassembled for electrician's experience. I don't seem to be able to get rid of that just by dropping it, so there. Now their fridges may well have something back there, and I like the idea of having a specials chalkboard. So let me see if I can take it. It's encumbrance 3 for the specials chalkboard, which is not insane. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not too bad. I'm hearing people again. Could be next door. Or outside. There's definitely somebody near. This is not a sound of wind or something. There's a light switch here. I think that's outside. Okay, so that right there should be everything I need for making tea. They have a lot of milk here. A lot of milk. Why? Okay, this could be a big deal. Let's see. No. Okay, so it's most likely outside. That's the noise source. Bleach in a lot of buckets. Buckets are quite handy. Oh, there's definitely some over there. Dang it. Again, menu in the way. Minimize. that's another purple baseball cap. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my gosh, this place is full. Let's see if I can get them to come over this partition. A little one shot when they fall. Come on, come on, come on. This might be empty now. Also why I commented I hadn't really been through here. Still somebody doing a little tap tap over here.
Amy, if you do the activity fast and come show me you're done, you're being distracted. So finish and bring it, right? So, you know, if I told you only a few minutes, as long as you're thinking and trying and do it.
What I'm primarily looking for in this office is car keys.
I'm just asking you to try, yes?
Anytime you see these guys and there's cars somewhere around, there's a chance they've got the keys on them. The coffee shop had a bunch of residence keys, but no car keys. Technically, I guess all these desks could have them too. Oh, meat cleaver? Yep, meat cleaver is a poor man's hatchet. You can use it to cut down trees and stuff. Coffee. Definitely didn't have any coffee yet. I have so much milk. When I'm quiet, you should hear the like quiet gurgling and stuff of that. Could do a little walk around the building. See if I missed a whole bunch more, if there's just like one of them over here. I'll figure any more might be upstairs then. was that? Where did these guys come from? I've been through this area a few times. In terms of tactics, what I'm doing is trying to draw off one at a time and then get them to speed up towards me one at a time and draw them away to get some extra space. See, I haven't finished one off over here. I wonder where they came from. Oh, maybe they broke down a door somewhere? Another unknown residence key. Okay, so yeah, they broke down a door. So we see here is the doorknob. Yep. And coming up from downstairs, here's another. When they got outside, they just all decided to stand by a door, or stand by a car. Place is so full. Okay, respirator, flashlight, This is a fairly frenzied battle on a staircase here. This is what a life and death fight in Zomboid looks like. I'm also kind of pre-swinging at that corner, if you notice. And I'm down to some... I've got some minor muscle strain going now. Take a step outside. Let this muscle strain wear off for a bit. Meanwhile, what's in here? And by putting the key in the ignition, I'm no longer carrying the key. Which, there's no reason to carry car keys in this game unless you're on like a server. So nothing in the main cab here. Tire pump. I don't think I have a tire pump yet. High top sneakers. My strain has gone away. There's another key ring to look at. just has a residence key. Very frequently, the key rings that I've come across, they just have one key. I don't know why that would be the case, but whatever the reason. If you're interested in crafting, especially crafting a place to live or a base, it can also be worth knowing which keys go to which doorknobs, because you can reuse those doorknobs, kind of pair them up, and have locking knobs. I don't know why I'm doing that. What's going on here? Nightstick's broken. Okay. Well, let's get rid of it. There's our hammer. And I guess we got at a breaking point. Because of the broken weapon. I love that bit of banjo music right there. I did not expect to find all this down here. There's also clearly still somebody down here. Oh, photograph. Rare, but they are there. Take an antidepressant. Weird noises, but I don't see any of these shaking right now. Yeah, this is a storage place. I didn't even know there was a look at that. That's a great pack. Let's see what my encumbrance looks like right now. Carrying that. Well, it's 4 a.m. The sun's almost up. So I'm going to get rid of the flashlight. And we'll put this pack.
Socks and shoes.
So I think I'm going to finish this little storage area and then call the stream there. Got a few more doors to go. I think this is working out well, I think. That was a great pack. I really wish I knew about this before. Belts, by the way, you can use and attach things to. Holsters is the main one. I'm getting a sense it's the rooms behind me that are actually have another zombie in them. Oh, there it is. I saw it that time. Okay, so that's them. That's all of that. So I'm going to pass through here with a little bit of looting. Now that I got this great new pack, I'm excited to see if I can get some more great packs. So many residence keys, too. It's too bad I don't know where they go to. Oh, look at that. Every single piece of that box is worthwhile. Pretty sure I've got that already. Two bookshelves to disassemble. If I check set alarm, I'll know there's an alarm or there's not.
Right now we have practice in Unity.
A draw plate. I don't even know what a draw plate is. Gotta get a little more picky here. I think I already have maintenance 2. I'm really not sure. A ton of tire irons. I do not have a ton of sheet metal snips. Or the small hacksaw. But I do have a few of those small hacksaws and replacement blades for them. It's really just that draw plate that I'm kind of not sure about. There's somebody else downstairs for sure. Postcard. Photographs. So I think, with the morning sun starting to come up and surrounded by the bodies of this massacre, it's a good time to call it. I hope everybody who stopped by had a little bit of fun. I've got to start some chores now, and I look forward to streaming again. This was a lot of fun for me, and hopefully for you as well. Have a good day.